Hi everyone, my name is Turtlekun, and this video will be about speedrunning. Speedrunning video games has, for me, always been pretty cool. I grew up at a time when speedrunning already was a thing, and clips on YouTube of people finishing levels from games quickly was somewhat common. I think most people who are into gaming or watching video games on YouTube have seen this clip of a 112 of GoldenEye Street's agent.
I'm a fucking legend. I've never seen a 113 and I never fucking will. 112, baby, to the day I fucking die.
This video was my first encounter with speedrunning, but I had not yet gotten really interested, until I found this one streamer and YouTuber. His name? Small Ant 1. This man caught my attention with his amazing Super Mario Odyssey speedruns. It was minimum capture, blindfolded, only using the stream as a guide, and so on. After watching his videos, my recommended on YouTube got blasted with other speedrunning channels, such as EasyScape and Carl Jobst. These people went in depth about the functionality of the different games, why certain tactics worked, and why the physics of the game engine did what it did. I have watched many videos these past 3 to 6 months about speedrunning, and now I've finally decided to pick it up myself. How did I pick a game to run? Well, what I've learned from these videos is that the one thing needed to complete a run is passion and excitement. My recommendation is that for anyone who wants to start out speedrunning, is to pick your absolute favorite game of all time and search for that game with the words speedrun after. For me, I chose the most excellent game, Psychonauts. The first run I found was a 33 minutes and a 29-second long run by The Molly, and by studying what he did, I could try it for myself. I watched the video twice, trying to remember what to do, but as I tried, I had to go back to the video at not only the very first trick, but almost at every consecutive trick after that. I want to preface this video by saying that I've only really researched the Molly's video and analyzed what I could see or so. Some tricks might be more accurate than others. Also, I used this video by Inkline to get some extra useful insight to how to beat the bosses. So today I will show you all the tricks you need to know. I will give you instructions on how to do them, and hopefully you will try this for yourself. The first trick happens before we're even able to move a character. The trick is playing on a computer. The reason for this? Well, technically the first trick is using Alt F4 to exit out of the game, but also later there's a trick that only works on the computer version. Actually, this strat has been ruled out. Now, there is a new and, in my opinion, harder strategy, where if you press both your thumbsticks on your controller, just as the music changes, it will force pause the game, and from there you can exit to title screen. And then just choose the right bunk and you're good. But why do we want to exit out of the game? The answer is quite simple. After choosing a bunk and starting the game, there are 2 unskippable cutscenes and a short tutorial, which take a lot of time, but by spamming the next button and then using Alt F4, we can skip both of those. Here is a comparison just to prove that it is faster. By the way, the run timer starts as soon as you press the enter on the new bunk, and that's why this is a time save at all. Now when we finally enter the game, we move not by running but by flipping, and this will be the main type of movement for most of the ground covered. We also go to this trampoline and jump on it from underneath it, since you can't actually get on top of it. We do this so that we can grab this Psycore. We need to grab this Psycore because in the end of the game we will have to be at rank 20. One Psycore counts as 1 rank, but you can also gain ranks during levels. Oh, and before I forget, climbing ladders is faster by quickly pressing cancel and jump over and over until you're at the top. There's also one more cool trick that at the time of writing this I actually haven't been able to recreate. But what you're supposed to do is jump from this platform down to this sloped roof and use the momentum from the fall and just change the direction of the movement while keeping the speed so that you can reach the top of the tower faster. Mash A on the same frame that you land on the roof so that you can keep most of the speed from the fall. While inside the first level, try to grab some figments to gain ranks, and then use this trick. After going through this tunnel, jump to the second ledge and from there skip the entire climb. Now, straight after this, we can use the trick of jumping on a trampoline from underneath to quickly reach this wall, where we can use the ladder jumping trick to move up faster. After this punching game, there is a tank shooting at you, and you want to cross this distance as fast as possible. Normally you would hit the brick walls to open up a path, but that takes a long time. So we use a variation of the sloped jump trick to gain speed and jump across this area. By doing a down smash, we gain a lot of speed downwards, and jumping at the exact frame on this slope, we can keep this speed moving forwards. Here you surf in this tunnel, and at the end, instead of jumping down, we can actually do a double jump to reach around and get to the second floor without going to the bottom. Getting past this jumping rope part, there's another climbing and jumping part, but once again, using the down smash slope jump, from now on I will call it a DSSJ, we can cross almost the entire map and reach the end with just one jump. This is the absolute last part of this level, and you're supposed to follow the way made from these half logs, but doing some flips, a jump and then a second jump, we can reach this last log directly and get to the end in just a second. After leaving the first level, once again use a DSSJ to cross the first barrier and get to the main lodge area. We need to jump over because the entrance is blocked by two camp kids who wants payment, but it takes time to find the currency and actually pay them. Now, here comes a very interesting trick. Right after reaching the main lodge area, we will want to go back towards the kids' campsite. But during the fade out, we want to save and load the game. This will confuse the game and load you into the lake area. At the lake area, make sure to activate the lake cutscene so that the fast travel point gets activated. Then move to this cave. When this cave has loaded, we can do another save and load to get close to the right spot and skip some cutscenes. This works because the game only has a few spawning locations from loads, so being close enough to the right spot while saving will allow you to spawn at the right place without having to watch some cutscenes. Inside Sasha 9's lab, we need to grab this fossil. It's part of a gather quest that gives 4 ranks and is needed to win the game as fast as possible. Remember to skip all cutscenes and flip when possible to move faster. In Sasha 9's level, use the gravitational pull to gain extra height and focus on getting the targets, and you're good. Once you reach the Loboto Tower, we can once again use a DSSJ to quickly reach the vine tree thing, whatever it is. And with some lucky jumps, you might be able to keep some momentum and reach the top faster. Otherwise, just flip. After taking the fast travel to the lake, use a DSSJ on this sand here to jump with some momentum to the platform that Mila is on. Inside Mila's level, we learn to use the levitation power, and by floating and then putting the ball under your feet, you can get on the ball faster than just by using the power normally. By smashing with the ball on a curve, we can keep the momentum and use it for a jump on the other side to gain great height. The ball power has a glitch which only works on PC, where if you press cancel and jump really fast, you're able to gain height, sort of like flying without any extra boosts. It takes a lot of practice to get right though. When in the race, by not using the levitation power, there is less friction and you can keep the boost speed by jumping normally. At some areas it is better to use the ball for more control though. Keep using the flying glitch and you will win the level in no time. Use your new ability and the flying glitch to get this Psycore on the rock and then the magazine for the gathering mission. Then take the fast travel to the main lodge area. Now we're going on a gather hunt. Pick up the gold doubloon from underneath the lodge and then use the flying glitch to reach that roof and grab the Psycore up there. There is an eagle claw on a platform in the trees towards the parking lot. Pick it up and go to the reception area. Get up on this small hill and use the shoot power to bring the wasp's nest down and pick up the fertility idol. Then get up into the big tree and grab a dinosaur bone. From there you can jump through the leaves on this tree to reach a small mining entrance, where there is a Psycore. Then jump onto the log with a condor egg and then swiftly pick up the cherry wood pipe by the old car. Now you can enter GPC and Wilderness. Here you need to speak with Ranger Ford and gain your ranks from the Gather mission and then pick up the Psycore inside the little hut. You should now be up to at least rank 17, and now you can move towards Sasha 9's lab. Once again, use the flying glitch to reach the top of Loboto Tower and face the brain tank. When you have reached the underwater part, you can use the flying glitch to get to the bell instantly, and then play the autoscroller normally. After shielding the electricity, use the blast power to destroy the prison from far away to gain some extra time. Then move through the water for the least amount of obstacles. Mashing jump allows you to jump from building to building without touching the ground. Here, by the bridge, get pulled down into the water, and you will be resurfaced closer to the end and skip a cutscene. After getting to this island, mash the cancel button to interrupt the mission progression. This lets you get to the boss without doing a quest. At the perfect frame, start mashing jump after trying to use the ball power. This will allow you to jump from a higher height and let you get close enough to start the boss fight. I think it's a pixel and frame perfect trick, so it takes some tries to learn. When facing the boss, make sure to stand close to a wall and that you have at least 2 Psyblast ammunition. When the boss uses the deadly triangle beam, deflect it and shoot him with the Psyblast while flipping, and then shoot again straight after. When the boss is on the ground, lure him close to a wall. I recommended this one to the left. Block his kicks. Kicks are his fastest attacks. And wait for the area attack. Block his area attack and then punch the boss into the wall with 2 hits. Wait for the combo to break, and as soon as the boss kicks, hit him until he dies. Hitting him while he kicks puts him in a type of stun lock, which allows you to indefinitely hit him. Here you can use the cancel jump trick to get up the radio tower faster. Use the flying glitch to reach another Psycore and then swiftly enter the Milkman level. After entering, you should have, or at least be really close to rank 20. Use a DSSJ to gain momentum and add the flying glitch to cross the map quickly and without having to gather certain objects. After landing, you will jump off and float, or use the flying glitch to reach the underside of this manhole. By jumping close to the top and falling down, it tricks the game to load the next area. At this point, you need to have 20 ranks. Use the bacon to return to Ford's lab and learn pyrokinesis and telekinesis. Getting back into the level, you can get straight to the telephone lines by using the flying glitch. At the door, shoot the girl who opens the door to enter. When fighting the boss, after hitting her the first time and the second time, you will need to have the telekinesis equipped, and after hitting her the third time, mash the button that you have assigned telekinesis to. This will allow you to see during the whole fight, otherwise she'll turn off the lights. Get past Gloria and move to the hole leading towards the next area, but during the fade out, save and load the game again to make the game think you are at the last mission. After grabbing the turtle Pokelope, Run into Loboto's field to get teleported back up. Skip the cutscenes. Enter the second tank fight with pyro and telekinesis. When entering the meat circus level, use the smelling salt, but during the fade out, save the game. Then let the game load you out of the level. Because when you then load the save, you glitch the level, allowing you to enter directly to the second to last part of the level. Using the flying glitch, you can get over this stake and land on a grinding rail. Jump off the rail at the end of this mouth and jump to the right. This will allow you to land straight on the rail's end and skip most of the grinding. When facing the first boss, switch in the shield power to block his attacks, and after doing his shopping attacks, run left and right so he hits the floor. Using the ball power allows you to get to his head faster. Use the flying glitch and the cancel jump glitch to move upwards faster, and then get far out to the line. You can do a smash on the trampoline that the juggler is standing on. The screen will glitch out, but don't worry, let the game do its thing, and you will get to the end without having to go through this obstacle course. At the final boss, first only hit him twice until the boss reaches a wall. By standing at his feet and shielding at the right time, the boss won't move at all from the wall. From there on, you can just punch away. And congratulations, you just speedran Psychonauts. Hopefully in under 1 to 2 hours. This is my most favorite game ever, and I will probably do some runs myself on Twitch every now and then. So if you want to see that, you can go follow me there, link in the description. My personal best is at the moment 54 minutes and 55 seconds. All the videos and channels I talked about in the beginning will also be in the description, and I will have a link to my fastest run as well, but I recommend watching the other videos if you actually want to learn something. I hope you liked the video and will press the like button, and if you're new here, you're welcome to press the subscribe button as well, and I will see you in the next video.